Hello, hello. Happy, happy Wednesday, my friends. Hope you guys are having a good day and staying cool wherever you are. It is nice and toasty here on Cape Cod today. But Shelby and I are in our craft room and keeping cool with the AC. We're back for day 3 of Christmas in July. Thanks so much for joining me this week, you guys. It's been super fun. I'll share some of the projects we've done already, but you can of course catch the videos if you scroll down on the page here. We also had a party and a post yesterday, so you can check out all of that, including some prize opportunities in that post, which should be pinned at the top of this page. And yeah, I'm super excited to play again. I'm actually playing at home again. Most of you, I think I said it yesterday, I don't even know what I said when, but my studio in the church, the upstairs of the church, it's an old building. It's an old like house, and so it's like an attic where I am. So even with the air conditioner on, it's just like oppressively hot. I came home Monday and I just needed to take a nap. Like I was probably dehydrated and very, very exhausted from the heat, even with the AC on. So I've been working here for now, but I do need to get into the office later this week just because I need to do some shipping and things. But go ahead and give me a shout if you're watching. Let me know where you're watching from. And I'm going to go ahead and turn this around so we can get started. If you're just joining us this week, we are celebrating the brand new Stampin' Up Holiday Catalog. Let me get this centered for you and hopefully straight. Oh, sorry. Hope I'm not making anybody seasick here. I'll move that out of the way. Hopefully that is straight. Okay, so we are working our way through the holiday catalog. Not that we'll be able to make our entire way through the catalog, but it was just released on July 1st. So I have all sorts of my favorites that I want to share with you today. So this is day 3. Day 1, we did the really cute little camper card. This featured the Trees for Sale stamp set and the celebration bonus of the tree lot dies, which is where the camper came from. So if you're new to Stampin' Up, with every $50 order during celebration, you get to pick a freebie from that brochure. So that's just for July and August. And then this was our card yesterday. This was using that adorable gnomes suite, and we did a little coloring using a die as our template. So that was super fun. And today I decided to play with, let me pull it out, and I actually didn't really use the reindeer all that much, but I decided to play with the Regal Reindeer Bundle, which has the cute little stamp set here with the reindeer, and then also the coordinating little dies. And I had every intention of doing a reindeer, but it ended up not happening on the card that I designed. But I paired that, which I think works really nice. It still has that same like Regal, just this paper just reminds me of Regal. It's very traditional colors, but with some golds, little input, so not input, golds, what's the word I'm looking for, you guys? Oh my gosh. Detail is a good word. Okay, so some gold detailing along with the like traditional colors. I just feel like that plays really well into this reindeer bundle. So let's go ahead and get started with a little project featuring this. I did not actually use the reindeer, like I said, but I just love these dies because there's lots to do with the dies, and I actually paired it as well with the Stylish Shapes dies, which I've been using all week. You guys, these are a must-have for your craft room. Let me go ahead and show you these. Hello, Carol. Thanks so much for joining me. These are the Stylish Shapes, so you get all of these dies in this one pack. So you get stitched squares, you get stitched banners, and you get stitched circles. And I use them all the time because they're just a great staple if you don't already have one of those. I know we used to have the stitched shapes. Those were awesome too, but I love the addition of the banners in this one. So let's go ahead and start off with a soft succulent base. So this is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4 to give us our card base. And I'm gonna go ahead and just, thank you so much for sharing, and hi Joan. I'm gonna go ahead and just get started by cutting some patterned paper to match my card base. So like I said, I'm using that soft succulent. This is what I used on my sample one. Let me just do a quick peek and see if there's anything. Well, I could maybe use this one just for a little variety. What I love about these 6x6 paper packs is you get 4 each of each design. So you get a little bit more, which is nice. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this at 4 by 5 1/4. And that will be for the card front. So that's gonna go on here. And I'm pairing it with this new ribbon. You guys, this is beautiful ribbon. It is the gold, what's it called? Shimmer ribbon from the holiday catalog. It's just super pretty. It's very, it like folds nicely. It's very easy to work with. So I'm gonna go ahead and just tie this on now to my pattern paper. I'm gonna go ahead and attach this. I will say that I did not order a lot of the bling, which I don't know why. You guys, bling is so important. And for whatever reason, I was just looking before we went live here, and I don't really have a lot of the new stuff for bling. My bling supply is pretty low. I gotta go through it because I think a lot of it is retired, actually. I haven't been through my embellishments in a while. So, hi Marlene. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this with this one. And like I said, I was originally gonna do some reindeer with this, but instead I decided to make it a little more simple, although it is probably not simple enough for mass producing because there's a lot of die cutting in it, but it's still really pretty. So I actually paired this with the, whoops, sorry, I just moved my whole table. I paired this with the gilded, what is this called? It's the Distressed Gold 12x12 specialty paper from the new annual catalog, the Texture Chic bundle. So or suite, I should say. So I thought that would be work. It's a little bit different gold from this, but I still feel like they work together because there's like a light and a dark here in the paper as well. And then I used my cute little reindeer dies that are here. I used this little tree, but I love that you have like a separate little reindeer here. He's going to be so cute for cards too. Even embellishments for scrapbook pages, same with the little fox. And then you also have the framelits here that will die cut the stamped images from the stamps as well. So originally that was my plan. I even played with the tree a little bit, stamped that and cut that out, but I decided not to use that. But I did take this little tree. It's like a little detail tree. And I cut out 3 of those from the darker Evening Evergreen. So this is Soft Succulent, this is Evening Evergreen, 2 of our in colors. And I'm going to go ahead and attach these little trees to this gold. And what I love about these die cuts, they do have, you can pop them out, but I left them solid because I wanted them to have more a solid vibe, but you could die cut those out a little bit. They're actually not really fully die cut. They're like, they just kind of pop up to give you some dimension. So you could do that. I left mine kind of flat and I just added some adhesive because I didn't really want the poppedness for this particular card necessarily. So I'm gonna just go ahead and attach these down to this gold circle, and I'm kind of varying the heights of them so it looks like they're near and far. And then I'm going to attach this. I actually can attach this to the front of the card, I think. Let me just make sure this isn't a good, yeah, I think that'll be a good spot. So I'm going to go ahead and attach this down. This is a super simple card because I did the die cutting in advance. Like I said, this one might not be one that I would go ahead and do for mass production just because there is a lot of die cutting, but it is a pretty simple card. Once you do all the die cutting, there's not a lot more to do with it. So now I'm going to go ahead and attach that circle to the card with some dimensionals. I'm just using up some leftover edges from my mini dimensionals. So I like to put 3 or 4. Sometimes I do a triangle of dimensionals when I do a circle. Sometimes I do all 4, so totally up to you. I'm gonna kind of tuck this right in here. Okay, like that. So pretty already, right? I like it. I like it. I like it. All right, so now I'm gonna set that aside. We're gonna grab the sentiment. I don't know if this piece is big enough. We'll try it. I'm gonna use Early Espresso. Hi, Susan. Hi, Linda. We're gonna use this. And we're just gonna stamp a little Merry Christmas. I gotta put my glasses on and move this down a little bit closer to me. Hopefully you guys can still see. This is when your grid paper comes in super handy. And we do have grid paper. If you don't have some, it's a great thing to have in your stamp room as well. Oh, look at that, I did it. It's a little bit further over on one side than the other, but overall, not bad. All right, so I'm gonna just trim off a little bit on this side because it is a little off-centered. And then I'm gonna do a really short, shallow banner end on this. So just a small slit in the middle, and then I angle my scissors a little bit more inward to kind of make it more shallow of a banner rather than a nice deep banner. It's going to be more of a shallow one here. So slit in the middle, and then corner to center and corner to center. I got ink on my thumb, so let's just swipe that a little bit so it doesn't do that. And then I'm going to just go ahead and stick this right about there with some regular adhesive. Now, in theory, I would want to add some gold gems to this, but all I have is gold butterflies, and I don't really think that works for this card. So let me show you the original one. I did this one originally with that paper, so you can see it works with either paper. Love that. But I think with this one, I can get away with, actually, you know what? I'll use the gold on the other one, but I have some, and I think these might be retired too, but I gotta go through my stuff. But I have some of these, which are very vanilla, which is the color in the paper. It looks like white, but it is actually vanilla in most cases. This one looks more white to me. So I'm gonna go ahead, while I can, use some, my Take Your Pick tool, and I'm gonna just attach a couple of these to this one, my first version. And like that. And then I will use, again, I gotta go through because I honestly need to update all of my embellishments, and there are so many amazing new embellishments, you guys. You gotta get them all. I think I gotta get them all. Maybe that's just me. I just love, and same with the ribbon. Like, my ribbon choices right now are very minimal, so I think that's another thing I need to save some money for, because that is a perk. So there you go. There's those two versions. Super easy. Like I said, because I die cut everything in advance, that went really, really fast. But so fun. And you could do like dozens of them with that paper stack, right? Where's my paper? You could grab some soft succulent evening evergreen or cherry cobbler, or even if you wanted to be really resourceful, grab some very thick, very vanilla cardstock, make those your card bases, and then you could use any of these patterns for your background and then cut the trees and whatever, or you could even just do the reindeers if you wanted to put a reindeer back there. I think that would work too, and not die cut all the trees. You could, stamp him and die cut him, and that would be really cute too. So just this one pack of paper, it's got 48 sheets, so you could do 48 cards and a pack of cardstock. I'm not sure if the vanilla still comes in 40 or if it's now 24 like the rest of them, but a regular cardstock pack comes with 24 pieces of cardstock, which means when you cut it in half to form the card bases, you're going to get 48 card bases out of it. So ton of card supplies just from one pack of paper and one cardstock pack. And then you could just pick a stamp set and an embellishment or two, and you'd be good to go to make dozens of them. And they'd feel a little different with the different papers, which is nice too. So there you have today's card. Don't forget, if you decide you want some goodies this week, make sure you use that host code. That will get you a free gift, a free embellishment, one of those awesome new embellishments we have in the holiday catalog. That will get you one of those with your thank you card. So you can go ahead and just enter that host code at checkout, at the jenpitta.stampinup.net. And then, of course, if your order is $50, you'll also get to pick something from Celebration for free, and you'll get the free embellishments, so it's a win-win. And that goes through this Sunday. But of course, I will be back again tomorrow for our day 4 of Christmas in July. So hopefully you will be able to join me for that as well. So this paper pack, Marcia, is the, what is this one called? Lights Aglow, I believe it's called. Let me find it really quick just to show you. It actually is a whole suite. And I did not buy the whole suite. I just thought it worked really well with the that reindeer set. So here it is. It's called the Lights Aglow suite. It's actually really unique because the dies, there's 2 bundles, but both of the dies have like little pierced holes through the dies, which means you can layer this really fun glimmer paper. Don't forget the glimmer paper, you guys. It's 12 by 12 in vanilla, gold, and evening evergreen, which I kind of wish I had got because that gold would be beautiful on this card. But it's really great addition to the suite, and that would be really fun to play with. And I love that gold as well. It's got the very vanilla in it too. So this one is called Lights Aglow 6 by 6. It's really pretty. It's a really great suite, and I love the pearls as well. I do have some of those somewhere. I think I gave them away as a prize though. So lots of fun things in this collection, but I opted not to get the bundles, at least at this point. I may change my mind, but it's very traditional and very elegant. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but see on this one where they die cut those little strands and then they put the gold glimmer paper behind it, so it almost looks like those are sparkling lights. So really, really pretty suite. I wish I could show you all the suites, but it would take me all summer probably. I'm sure you guys would be happy with that though. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great afternoon. We'll see you again for 2 o'clock Eastern tomorrow for our usual Thursday throwdown, although I don't know if it'll be a throwdown or not. I'll probably have a project design like I have all week. But if there's anything that you really want to see in person, feel free to comment below, and if I have it, I can maybe feature it sometime this week. So like I said, I don't have everything, but I do have a good chunk of supplies that I can pull from. So if there's something you want to see, let me know, and I'll do my best to help you out with that. And until next time, have a wonderful afternoon, stay cool, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Bye for now.